Bobby, go rapid fire. You're going to give us your answer. You can expand if you want to, or you can say next question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's goat. What's your nickname?
Savage.
McDavid or McKinnon?
McDavid.
Kobe, LeBron, or MJ?
Oh, MJ. Speaking of MJ, I just watched his documentary on
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
What's it called? Last
Last
Dance.
last dance, yeah.
Mind blowing.
Unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi?
Ronaldo.
Oh, nice. You're the first guy to say Ronaldo. And you know what? I hope he wins the Euro. That would be awesome.
I saw his documentary on Netflix too. I think that's why.
Yeah. Djokovic, Nadal, or Federer?
Oh, Nadal for sure. Guy's a
Oh,
legend.
relentless.
A
Yeah.
creature. He's a creature, that guy.
Yeah. Okay, we love our wrestling here, our old school wrestling here at Goat
Okay.
Radio. Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan?
Oh, Hogan for sure. Sorry, I see Mr. Austin back there.
Yeah.
Hogan's the man.
You know what? Hogan's my goat too, for sure. George LaRock or Donald Brashear?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd love to see them battle it out in front of me so I can make that decision.
Yeah.
Man, I think LaRock, just because of his size and power, like
Yeah.
he just would smother guys and tie him up. But oh man, Brashear, that left bomb. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it a tie. They got
Yeah.
it. They're tied.
Nice, man. Best all around city you played in Europe?
Oh, in Europe for sure, Belfast. Belfast, Northern Ireland. That's a special place. And the Giants, what a cool organization. That was the year.
Nice. Okay. What nationality of players parties the hardest?
Oh, for sure, Wisconsinites.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
No,
we
I
have.
would I would probably have to give that one to the Canadians.
Yeah,
Yeah, Canadian, maybe even the Western Canadians.
beautiful. Skull or Copenhagen? When you were
In a past life, I was a Grizzly man, but
oh,
I will definitely, of those two, I would take Copenhagen long cut, freshly stamped on the bottom of the can within the week.
so you're half Filipino.
Yes, sir.
We love talking our food here. Are you going with the lumpia or the adobo?
Wow, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Well, lumpia is good, but I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I do cook a pretty mean chicken adobo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it makes an appearance every probably twice a month. So I'm gonna have to go with my personal adobo recipe.
Beauty. Okay. What are your superfoods you talking about in your book?
Superfoods. Well, first I made a move to all organic. So I would eat, my meals were brown rice, chicken breast, peas or broccoli. I was doing a lot of supplementation like spirulina, um, superfoods. I was eating, organic dates between periods. I was drinking organic green tea and had a little medley of organic raisins and almonds. Pop some raisins and almonds, organic green tea. That mixture, it's deadly.
Energy, eh?
Yeah,
What else were you drinking?
I drank a lot of things. Are you referring to
Yeah.
my secret sauce?
Yes.
Yeah, so I had a lot of. I mean, this is the secret life of a hockey fighter. So
Yeah.
I exposed a lot of secrets here, and one of the secrets was drinking my own urine. And one other secret that I haven't told many people, but I'll tell you here on Goat Radio
Yeah.
is my secret to, when I played my most effective hockey, I was blacked out, going
Yeah.
nuts. So what I would do is I would come into the locker room, I would squirt some Flexol or some atomic balm on my hands, and I would give it a little rub. And everybody knew I was going to do it, all the trainers and everything. And I would reach into my breezers and I would rub it on the old gonads. True story. So I'd rub it on there, and it'd make me crazy. And I
Wow.
remember reading about like bullfight, in a rodeo, they'd tie up the bull's balls, and so I don't know I don't know if I invented it or if I heard it,
Yeah.
but I would take a little bit of that. I started with a little dab, to feel a burn and make me a little crazy, but by the end, it was a full lather on there.
Buddy, that's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite inspirational quote?
Ooh, favorite inspirational quote would probably it'd have to come from the Bible, and it's "I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me."
Beautiful. Would you rather fight a righty or lefty?
I hated fighting lefties, man. I think that maybe I had a mental blockage. But I heard early on it was tough. I got knocked out by a lefty in junior. Yeah, definitely righty. I love fighting righties, just going toe to toe, back and forth. You get a little rhythm back and forth, a push and a pull. But anytime they'd switch up to lefty, it messed me up. So righty for sure.
Over 132 pro fights, who punched you the hardest?
For sure, Brett Gallant.
Gallant. Wow.
Brett Gallant, man, he had a superpower or something. But yeah, he cracked me one time in the middle of my forehead. It made a little dent in my forehead that was there for like 2 months. And this soft, squishy, it was a black circle. Looked like a little hockey puck in the middle of my forehead.
Oh my gosh.
It just cracked me. Yeah, I've seen him knock some guys out. And his punches, some punches you get hit with and you just kind of going back and forth, you don't feel it.
Yeah.
The worst is in the middle of a fight when you get hit and you're like, that really hurt. That really hurt and that deflated me. And it seems like every time he punched me, I would feel it.
Wow. Okay. The coach that helped you the most to reach your NHL dream?
Yeah, for sure. Bruce Cassidy. Got to play for Bruce my whole time in Providence before he went up to Boston. And just to have a coach, he believed in me and encouraged me. And I think he saw that I had what it takes. And he was just that's what a coach does is he coaches you and instructs you and nurtures you and brings you up to the level that your potential, what the level of your potential. And that's what he did for me. And I'll always love that guy.
Awesome. When you debuted with the Bruins, who had the heavyweight belt in the league?
Who had it then? I know Reeves was the big guy. I think a lot of the big guns had left. Like the McGrattan had been
Mm-hmm.
the year before he got sent down. Finished out his career in the AHL. So I think it might have been Revo at that time. He was kind of early on in his heavyweight reign.
Yeah, and probably a few guys on the Bruins, maybe.
Yeah,
Chara. I mean, he didn't fight
Chara,
too
right?
much. He didn't fight too much, but I'm sure feared.
I mean, as far as the scrappers, I think Eric Bolton was still around, and
And
he's a tough guy for
and
New York.
Big Luch.
Yeah, Luch for sure. I mean, yeah, I don't even put really Luch and Chara in those fighter categories just because they're such effective players.
Yeah,
They can fight when they have to or when they want to. But I mean, those guys are on another level to be able to play at a high level and not even have to fight. That's when you're on a whole nother level.
yeah, and you know, you consider yourself after everything a hockey fighter, but you played the game. You don't just get you're a captain of your NCAA team, the Riverhawks, Lowell. So you definitely had you were effective besides the fight part of it.
For sure. And that was what set me apart, I think, because I could
Yeah.
fight a lot of the heavyweights. I could fight the Brett Gallants. I could fight these guys, especially in the American League had a lot of tough guys.
Yeah.
And, maybe they didn't have quite the skill level to be able to play in the NHL. They could definitely be heavyweights in the NHL, but they didn't have whatever that is to be able to play that effective regular shift. But for whatever reason, that's what I had, and I knew that. I was like, I know I can play, and if I just implement fighting too, once those two combine, I know that I can make it to the NHL.
Yes. Okay, because this is GOAT Radio, who is the GOAT hockey enforcer?
The goat, oh man, of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know how it is in the UP. I'm right across the border in Wisconsin. So this was back in the 80s, 90s. We would catch the Red Wings games, and for sure, Bob Probert.
Wow. 100%.
Yeah. Much
Complete.
respect to that guy. He was a scary guy. You just stand right in there, take him and chuck him.
Take him, chuck him, and he could play.
Yeah, he could play 20 goals.
We had a